What's up, guys? It's Eric. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm not holding my phone out in front of my face. The nose cam, I think, is what Ferguson referred to it as. But got my laptop set up with a webcam on it. Matthew Berry released his early 2014 rankings. Now, it doesn't have rookies or anything in it, so we don't know where they're going to end up. But what I decided to do was use those rankings, use that formula that I developed. Basically, if you're a stud, you got 10 points. Solid starter was worth 6. A borderline starter was worth 3. And then if you were a top-tier bench guy, it's worth 1. I gave you some points based on how much cap room that you have, what draft picks you have, and all that, and developed this formula. I want to do a quick dry run in terms of some of the animations I hope to use next year. So I thought, what better way than to introduce the newly updated 2014 power rankings. Start with number 12, work my way up to number 1. Coming in at number 12, actually tied for 11th, we have Lori and Justin, each with 49 points based on my criteria. So I have Justin 12 and Lori 11. So number 12, Justin. Give Lori a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, being new here. So Justin, I think you mentioned this a while ago. You have a little bit of work cut out for you. I have you at number 12. Lori, number 11. Welcome to the league. Mark left you with absolute shit. Also with 49 points. The other new member of the league, Matthew Q. Bork, comes in at number 10 with 51 points. Nick didn't leave you with a whole lot either. He was all in for last year. And I think he won $30 because I think he finished third place or something like that. So he got his money back. But did not leave you with a whole lot, so you're 10th. Number 9, Chris with 53 points. That is what it is. Number 8, Doug with 59 points. Not that Doug's ever going to see this. I don't know if he knows that we're voting on stuff and all that either right now. Number 7, the defending champ, Andy, with 61 points. He also went all in last year. Paid off for him. Took the long way. First wild card team or non-division winner to win the championship. So being 7, he should be okay with that. Number 6, Ferguson with 64 points. Tied for 4th. I don't know why, but it put Brian at number 5 with 74 points. Just an absolute studly wide receiver lineup. I was going to have to do a little bit of work on the running back front. Solid at quarterback. I'm trying to think of who his tight end is off the top of my head, but just absolutely stacked at wide receiver. I look for him to make a move. He's usually active in the trade market, so would not be surprised at all if he moves one of those wide receivers for help elsewhere, when trading opens back up. Also tied for 4th. I'm going to put Brian 5 and Wrightsmont at 4 with 74 points as well. This does factor in the trade that him and I made. I forgot to check to see once what that trade actually did as far as our points are concerned. Oh, and the top 5 are all really, really, really close. Number 1 has 79 points. Number 5 has 74 points. So there's just a ton of cap room out there. It's going to come down to who does well in free agency this year, I suspect. Number 3, Rob with 76 points. He's got some good running backs. I threw out the who says no to this trade between Rob and Brian. Apparently, they both say no. That was a while ago. And, Rob, I want Stacy. Let me know what it's going to take. Speaking of me, I fell 1 point short of first place. According to my formula, I come in at second place with 78 points, and that puts Mike, only team to have not made the playoffs in the history of the league. 30 playoff spots, none of them to Mike, but he does have a good team, finally. I'd like him to actually make the playoffs this year, and according to Matthew Berry's rankings, my formula that I use, Mike has the best team in the dynasty. I haven't added all the animations yet. Hopefully I can figure all this out, because I think you guys are really going to like it. Hopefully you really, really like it, and hopefully it's not too difficult to implement. So, there are your power rankings. 12, well, tied for 11th, Justin and Lori. 10, Matt. 9, Chris. 8, Doug. 7, Andy. 6, Ferguson. Brian and Wrightsmith tied for 4th. Rob 3, Eric 2, and Michael D. Malmstrom 1. Peace.